Hi, I'm Jen. I paint abstract portraits. Today I'll be painting Shaunie. Shaunie, whenever you're ready, if you could just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Shaunie Haynes. I am originally from South Central Los Angeles. I got to Texas or transplanted because I joined the Army and was stationed at Fort Hood. And I have 2 adult children and 2 grandchildren.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll actually be 50, so I have like a whole 50-year celebration party next December. It's on Eventbrite. You should come. It's called 50 Years of Shaunie. It's on Eventbrite. It's free because it's a fundraiser.
Okay.
So it's a tennis shoe gala. I want to do shoes and I want to do silent auctions to raise money for something. Hopefully veterans or homeless veterans or for the children. But the shoes will definitely go to families and stuff. So I now live with my wonderful partner, Ken, and he's turned me into a serial entrepreneur. So we've had a cannabis cafe in the Pflugerville area. We recently closed down our storefront for a barbecue restaurant we had. And that's kind of the stuff I've been doing since retirement because I am Army retired now. So just been trying to stay, I guess, grounded and not allow my anxieties and depressions and things that make me unhappy to overpower me. I can say that I don't always win. There are days that, I don't get out of bed. Sometimes it's from pain, chronic pain, injuries from being active duty. But most of it is emotional and mental. And all that ties in with the pain, so it just makes it kind of debilitating. I'm a Longhorn from Austin here, UT Austin, but I didn't get a chance to enjoy it because I was active duty and I was a single parent.
In college?
Grad school.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so my undergrad is UMHB, and I was still active. No, I was actually National Guard during that period. So I was able to finish, but it took the longest time. Most people take 4 years. I think I took about 7. Because there did come a time when I had to bring my grandmother and my uncle here from Los Angeles to care for them. And so I then had 4 people to care for on a daily basis while trying to go to school and work and stuff. Wow. So it was a lot, but I was like, the end goal was to get my degrees, and eventually I got those. I guess the awkwardness of it is just, or the irony of it is just the fact that I have those 2 degrees to be a therapist, and I don't do that anymore. Made too many mistakes, and I don't know. Like it's really weird. It's really weird, and I don't want to say I don't like to read, but I just don't like to read my stuff. It's like, I guess, like some people when they're in a play or a movie, and they'll say, "I've never seen my movie."
Oh yeah.
And I found that funny. I've seen a lot of people that are in performing arts. They'll say, "Oh, I never saw my play," and it's like, and I didn't understand that, but it's like now, with writing and reading my own material to self-critiquing, I guess. Yeah. Is that what it is? Yeah. I'm afraid to self-critique. Now I'll send it to someone else.
Sure.
But I don't want to read it. Sure. I don't know if it's okay to talk about what I actually do love, which is cannabis, because. Yeah. I was unhappy for a long time. I was from suicidal to homicidal to just not wanting to be here anymore. And this is coming from somebody that was on the other side of the table of being a therapist. And that's why it's been such a challenge of me even considering going back, because I really was good at what I did in regards to helping people. Yeah. And that's not me tooting my own horn. This is from the people that I've helped, from soldiers to families to seniors, and my mom just says I'm just a little godsend towards people, but I used to be a lot more naive in regards to allowing people to overstep, not respect boundaries. And then as I got into my late 30s, I think is when I started being a little bit more assertive, because I started getting drained.
Sure.
I started feeling myself being manipulated more and used more. And I mean, and not even just by lovers or husbands, and I've had more than one. Don't judge me. You know, but just all of those things. And then when I finally woke up, and actually after I had a meltdown, you know, and I was hospitalized and all that stuff, I'm not embarrassed. It's part of my journey.
Yeah.
But after that, I realized I have to set boundaries, or I'm not gonna make it. I was a walking, sinking ship, because I didn't. From a person that, like, I literally would say, or could say, that I love everybody. I was that person that's just like, everybody get along. We can all have fun. I was that person. And then, you know, being mistreated, for lack of better words, you know, enough to see that when you're being mistreated, and then the people that you think are supposed to be there to help you, or that have the power to help you, and they don't exercise it, then you have this level of betrayal.
Yeah.
You know, and the betrayal is hard to heal from, you know. I definitely have to have me time, solitude.
Okay.
So another fun fact, I go to the movies by myself.
Yes.
All by
that.
myself. I don't want nobody to left me. I go during the midday. I will go at 11. That's one of the fun things about being retired. And they're Virgos, by the way. I'm a Capricorn, so I don't know. Capricorns, for most part, these that I've met, I haven't met too many Capricorns that are just like not wanting to be happy. And typically when they are depressed, it's because they've given so much to somebody and they've been hurt. And they don't really, and they haven't found a way to heal. That's from my experience, not just as a, you know, a civilian or whatever, but as a soldier, and talking to people and being in that setting. And then also being a therapist at one point, just talking to people, you know. And a lot of people ask him and ask me, like, when we go hang out and stuff amongst friends, like, you see the couples that are always like glued together.
Yeah.
Like, he moves, you moves. It's like a chess game. So, I mean, but I could be in one space, he's in another space. I'm like, I see him just about every day. And like, we respect each other's space. And sometimes people take that and twist it into like, oh, are we poly or whatever? And it's like, no, we're just sociable people. Number one, he's an Aquarius, I'm a Capricorn. And he allows me to be me, and I allow him to be him. I didn't come in saying, oh, you can't have your female friends and stuff. And that's what makes me happy in my relationship. I get to like fully be myself.
Oh, yeah.
Like I have not had that relationship ever.
Wow.
Not even in, you know, dating, ever, you know. Almost not even for my own family, you know. So that's what makes us work.
Wow.
Happiness, you know, can come with change. You
Yeah.
know, you can't, staying stuck doesn't allow for change, and then not allowing for change kind of gets boring, or you get complacent, or you start missing steps or missing beats, or you just kind of get lost within your own head, and you never really get to enjoy life. Because you don't have any room to put anything in there, because you're constantly thinking about getting it right. Makes me happy. Yeah, like I'm the person where, like, if he's at home, I want to go be at home. You know, I'm not saying I don't go anywhere with my friends. I do that. I do socialize, and I go hang out and, you know, go hang with my friends and stuff. But it's never like, oh my God, I don't want to go home. Oh my God, I can't stand him. Oh my God, he gets on my nerves. I mean, it's never ever been that way. It's like, you know.
Sounds like he's a real partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a real partner for me.
Yeah.
You know, because stuff like that didn't work for me in other relationships, and so as for him, you know, it didn't work like that in his previous relationships, but this is how, you know, it works for us. And, you know, so we do a lot of things together. And people say, oh, you guys are always together. You're always together. It's like, well, because I like him. He's like my best friend. Finally went to ACL.
Yay. How was it?
Oh my God, it was so awesome. But it was so many people. It was like what I thought it felt like when I would see it on TV.
Wow.
Like, you know, you go to a big concert. I've never been to a big concert like that.
Okay.
Like, you know, I know that if I do that again, I'm going to have to do what some of the other people, I talked to some older people and they told me must bring a chair.
Okay.
Must bring a blanket or something or mat.
Yeah.
You can bring your water container in. So it has to be empty, I guess, when you come in, and then you can go to the water station.
Okay.
And try to get I guess it's not a VIP van, but it's like a special van, like to like one of the title sponsors, like American Express. They'll have their own little side VIP thing that you pay a little extra for. So definitely would get one of those. So that way I can move at my own pace. I can sit down when I want.
Okay.
You know, that kind of thing. What else? Oh, I forgot about the other thing that makes me happy.
Okay.
Water.
Okay.
Water. So, love water. If someone's having a party and they say it's water there, and I don't mean bottled water, I'm there. Beach, river, boat, stream. Little stream needs to have a little bit of water. Pond, lagoon. I'm there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, because I like every time I go home in California, like everybody knows, like when I arrive, if I'm not going to see my mom, my dad, or my grandma first, I'm going to the beach.
Okay, we're done here.
All
right. Are you ready to see it?
I think I am ready to see it.
Okay, I gotta tell you, this is the first time I've ever been able to paint like so much of someone.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Like usually I just get either like what people present or like what they think they are. But I feel like I got you.
Okay. I'm excited.
So.
Oh, that you did it! Yes, that is all of me. Oh my god!
Oh my god! I'm so glad.
No, it's so funny because every time kids see something like that, even looks like that with all of these colors that pop, he's like, "You like those, don't you?" Like shoes, hats, clothes, bags. So yes, that is dead art.
Oh,
even
good.
the blue colors, that is my favorite color, blue, and all those greens.
Oh, good.
Oh, that is so lovely.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have a frame for it.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Wow. I'm sorry.
No, I love your reaction. Thank you so much. Well, okay. Well, that'll be it for today.